In and forward, it's Thompson and Green. Running out there with Steph Curry. And it's Weissman into the 5 down low. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change. But sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skill. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Here's Wall, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
That one, this is for Wall.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, super fast, quick player. The guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Here's Weissman. Rockets with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Tate. Draymond Green rolls it in. The Warriors are gone 1 of 3 for the field start this one so far. Golden State moving it around. Here's Money. That's game an incredible scoring display for him. Out target from 3-point range. Inside, here's Tate. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Passes it to Weissman. Fades. And he wills that one in. Shaking right through off the back iron.
Maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Swiped it away. To the paint. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there on the fence.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
From deep 3-point range. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Wall kicks to Wood. Has to take. Here's Wall. Goes it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Money. Buries the long-range jumper. Money's got 5.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Well, if they want to afford the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left them no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with him with the UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the foot.
From deep. Tips it up, controls the rebound, puts it back up and in. Weissman's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys. Anticipating where the miss was going.
And there's the pass to Wood. The kick out to Wall. Here's the three. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there. One of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Got a piece of it. Here's Thompson. Wood with the block. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. If there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
They double him with Wall. Kicks it to Weissman. Curry on the wing. Here's Money. From outside, off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The Warriors trail. On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by Houston. Woods got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass the Wall. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Weissman with the rebound. Weissman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson with the bucket.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Outside, Wall. They get it again.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Tate. Launches a 3. Traps in the tray. 5 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter skill, but not who you want to leave open.
No good for Monk.
He's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there. Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Pass to Weissman. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Brown against Thompson. 2 points. That one goes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players and teams as you look at the history of champions to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
Kevin, it starts on your best player. I think you go from there. Obviously, today's game, startup shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well. When your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust and light a fire. Good point. The defense a step slow, you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Wood finds Rubio. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. The shot's good for money.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Rubio the pass with Wood. Here's the pass to Wawa. Counts the basket. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the web. The D had better start. Buckle now.
Feel good for money. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against Boston. And that one from Wubba. Wubba's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State over to the left wing. Here's Money, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but he can't do it by himself.
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Wood. Back to Rubio. To the middle. Wood can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that push.
Weissman. And finished up by Weissman.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1-1.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
In and forward, it's Thompson and Green. Kent Bazemore is out there with Money, and it's Weissman in at center. That's the Warriors' 5. Brown drives in, and Draymond Green picks up the 5. That is his first foul of the game. Now left of the wing. At the wall. The Rockets again can't hit. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Suns was superb. He picked up 67 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see. I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Money backs it to Weissman. And finished up by Weissman.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Down low. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. So it's the Rockets now. On the wing run. He's covered by Thompson. On a handout. The kick out to Porter. Shoots over Curry. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Oh, that was too good.
And the agility from Thompson making an impact. He really just takes off for the dunk.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Porter. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, as the coach just told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone what was it like going up against the Bulls in the night.
It's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 20. I'd say that might have been the one difference.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Phoenix. Curry against Portland. That's tipped. And here is Curry. He picked up 30 points in the last one against Phoenix.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wall looking for an opening. It's tipped. They recover. That one falls. And so Warriors with the ball. Leading by 5. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother him at all. I mean, he locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Porter passes the Wall. Shooting foul, as the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier. First one falls for him.
Hey guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Warriors leading by 6. From deep three-point range, no good for Money. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Brown against Thompson. Outside, Wall takes a 3. Better go that time. The Warriors go the other way.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
That one Taylor's first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage moving upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
By Green from the baseline. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. They double him with Wall. This is it for Weissman. Here's Money. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. That's the Wall. Houston moving the ball around. Again, the miss by Wall.
So hard, actually impossible to get into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Wood, he's checking for the Rockets. Bradley comes in for John Wall. It's trailed by 8. Now, here's Porter. 8 points is last outing, and it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. To the middle. Here's Weissman. And finished up by Weissman.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
The basket Wood. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Bradley from 3. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Money. And a great assist by Curry. That one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. He's trailed by 10. Bradley with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And there's a foul on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. Eric Pascal comes in for Draymond Green. And Wiggins is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Daley Green is checked in for Houston. Ricky Rubio comes in for Portland. Here's Rubio. The Rockets again can't hit. Warriors leading by 10. On deep. No good for money. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
The shot's good for money.
Having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained the three of them in that first quarter and has added three more here in the second.
Over to the wing. Rubio finds Wood. Stolen away. And it's the Warriors. The break. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
No good that time. Wiggins with some nice feet. Here's money, guarded by Brett.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now Rubio. It's deflected. And here we go. Nice break where he's got it. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Nicely executed play there. Pass on target and Wiggins with the explosive finish.
It's trailed by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To stop the run. And Rubio with the lay-in. Rubio's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Warriors leading by 13. On deep three-point range. And good. That three-point shot good for money.
Yeah, they were lined up with three-point shooting and then getting pretty good results.
Now, here's Rubio. He's guarded closely. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
It's trailed by 17. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Wood. Bradley with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. On deep. And again, the three-point shot for Money. Money's got 35 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
The Rockets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. You can see those numbers read pretty well. Here's Oubre. Here's Money. No good from the wing. After one half, it hasn't even been close. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
So on the floor for Houston. They've got Wall. He's out there at quarter. Out there with Wood. And it's Tate at the first one. Here's Money. Oh, good on the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Porter. And it's blocked. on the floor all by himself. No good for Money.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Outside Wall. Passes to Wood from outside the arc. Rebound by Money. Money's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep three-point range and beyond the arc and then some. Money's got 38 points.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Wall takes the quarter. From 11 feet away. Good on the jump shot. Porter's got 11 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking forward.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Green. And he makes good on the layup. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And it's easy to admire Green. His ability to work through contact is one of the reasons he's so valuable.
Pass to Brown. Back to Wall. 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, and so far in the second, he's come up with 2 sets.
It's 3 outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Out of their last 5 days, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now the pass to Wall. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince Storm that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era you played in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get late.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. They climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
They kick out to Brown. That 3 off the mark. Golden State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7, and the basket is good. Johnson's got 9.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Ball against Curry. Left side, Wall. Makes it off the glass. Wall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Brown with it. Heisman picks him up. Houston's gotten off to a fairly slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Timeout called the Warriors. Houston making a switch. Others checked in. Here's Money. He's got 44. On deep. And absolute bomb from three-point range. Money's got 47 points. And it's Wall with the ball for the Rockets. Pass to Wood. Back to Wall. And the shot goes down.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Wiseman. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
From deep three-point range, and Pitt will fall. A three-pointer on the line for Money. Money's got 50 points. And for Houston, they're shooting a troubling 38% of the not the finest work of this offense. Ball passes to Wood. Oh, tried to dunk it all, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Eric Pasco, he's checked in for Wiseman. Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Porter.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Wall wide open. Here's Wood to the inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Houston making a switch. Rubio's checked in.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
The Warriors shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. But guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slide as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career. Maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slide or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at it in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that, but I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
Moving down low, covered by Rubio. To the paint. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Back to Rubio. Ball's not loose, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Here's Wood. 6 points for him. Outside, Green. Just 4 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. 16 feet away. Rebound by Money. Money's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Passes it to Looney.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Green deciding where to go with it. Nwaba. And it's off from three-point range. It's deflected. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got 7 points in the game.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
They've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Feeds it to Green. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Well, Green showing us another layer of his game right here. I mean, I'd like to see him attack like that on occasion.
Pascal, the pass to Money. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Rubio left side. Basket good. Rubio's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All right, we talk about making plays. Rubio would rather not take the shot from distance, so he does the smart thing, drives it right in. Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the boys of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Timeout call for Rockets.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Wood kicks to Green. Aston Wablock. Great D that time from Oubre. This could get even more out of hand when we continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Assists like that have typified their efforts today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The try by Rubio. Wood kicks to Rubio. Oh, good with the triple. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And it's denied. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That's just sloppy basketball giving away the possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Avery Brantley, he's checked in for David Nwaba. And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. 1:56 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or elbows.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And the wide open shot from Green. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Money passes to Oubre. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
And that's his 4th. And no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Listen.
With it. Now Green defending. Outside Porter. Ball passes to Tate. And stolen by Bazemore. And even 3-on-3 break. Green is out there with Kent Bazemore. And there's Money. And it's Silagic at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweeten the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does it affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for it, especially if you're winning.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green, and he makes the first. And so House nails both of them. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Money. Rebounded by Exum. And it's Exum with the ball who will bring it up for Houston. And the pass to House. Ball with the bounce pass. Wood finds Wall. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Wood. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 19 rebounds.
Yeah, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. He's finding the open guy on time and on target.
And what's happened to him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Oh, he cheats it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some had suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6-plus foul, and then they stay in the game.
I think something along those lines could make sense. And no doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? Some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
David Wabba is checked in for John Wall. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And McLemore kicks to Exum and finished off by Exum.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
That's good for money.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And the Warriors making a change here. Weissman's checked in. Aston Wabba. Back to Exum. Lets the 3 fly. The Warriors pull it in. Now the Warriors picking it up. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop. It's up big. Pass to McLemore. Shoots the 3. A nice shot by Exum.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Money passes to Smiley. Out Bazemore. Golden State moving the ball around. And got it! Another basket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Money. And another 3 for Golden State.
And for regular small feet, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Exum. Back to Wood. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McLemore. The tray. And there's a whistle. Goes on Danny Rojas. That's foul number 2 for him. Now the Warriors making a change here. Lee's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for David Nwaba. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bazemore. Here's McLemore. And here's Lee. Here's Money. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Bradley on the wing. He's covered by Bazemore. Wood. That shot is off. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
On deep, and he gets it to go. No problem on the two for Money.
A great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bazemore against Bradley. Shot to stop the run. That shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Nails the baby hook.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's Exum. Off the mark with the floater.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams, resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. They got fined, but is the amount, which I think is about 25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. And you got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I get $200 million invested in the guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Bradley, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Golden State?
Here's Money. Hits it again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
A 3 from Bradley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Weissman's got 14 rebounds tonight. Go ahead. Here's Smiley. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Eric Pascal, he's jacked in for the Warriors. And he can't hit the second. The Rockets shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. And he dumps it down.
He just bangs down the one-handed.
2 very easy points right here.
You'll take those all day long.
They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you that the idea of a play-in
That's a tough one, isn't it?
for the last few playoff stuff, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the owners also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out which kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they split their previous 2 games with. They've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for money.
If there isn't much else you want from someone, he gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Shots good for money.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.